location, piece of cake. Let's go find the next one. Oh, wow! Humans live here in the old ruins? What a groundbreaking discovery! Humans can purify S-lings and are accompanied by round, chubby creatures. When I get back, I'll publish this adventure log, and then I'll definitely become the star of the PC Adventure Club. Would you mind coming with me, human?
We don't live here, but I am a human. My name is Nikki, and this is Momo. We're here to purify the contaminated buds.
Ah, I see. Looks like asking Granny Bubbles for leave from the bathhouse was a waste.
Huh? Do you also work at the Soakville bathhouse?
Don't remind this great explorer about that boring job. All I did was scrub, day after day. Even my signature move, the Freddy Vortex. Only Tara was willing to try it. I grabbed her buttons and did a whopping dry spin. But Tara seemed busy nowadays and rarely comes to bathe. Boring job like that doesn't deserve the cool title of Soakville Spin Dry Specialist. It's just as misleading as the PC Adventure rankings.
PC Adventure Rankings? What's that?
Huh? You don't know? It's the classic rankings from the PC Adventure Club. It ranks all the places worth exploring on Serenity Island by difficulty level. The old ruins are clearly marked as beginner level, so why are there so many S-lings here? The rankings are flawed. I'll file a complaint. A formal complaint.
We heard the bud contamination only started recently. The S-lings probably weren't here before.
Oh, I see. I knew it couldn't be my fault. I'd never fail a beginner level challenge. It was all just a mix-up.
A great explorer? More like a great excuse maker.
Once I've completed every challenge on the rankings, except the top difficulty, no PCs or cats will be able to question my status.
So, where is the top difficulty location?
That would be the legendary Forbidden Zone, Misty Peak. Never set foot upon the Misty Peak, nor stir the Silver Gale from his...
I've got it. Never set foot upon the Misty Peak, nor stir the Silver Gale from his sleep. Bootsy said this was the second nugget of wisdom left behind by the Guardian.
Yes. Anyway, no PCs know the way to Misty Peak. Maybe some did, but they never came back down. While I, Freddy, am fearless, I wouldn't dare think about going up Misty Peak. Only a foolish little PC like Murmur would make such bold claims.
Murmur said she's been to Misty Peak?
Rumor doesn't seem like one to exaggerate.
I don't believe it. If Murmur really completed the top difficulty challenge, why stay at the bathhouse listening to Granny Bubbles and doing boring chores? If it were me, I'd already be a golden explorer and lead the entire PC Adventure Club. Anyway, today's adventure ends here. There are countless PCs waiting for me to wring them dry back home. It could be that this is the life a destined great explorer must face. Human, thank you for your help today. Farewell!
Holy one and only precious cleansing lotion! You're more agile than Bubbles and braver than Tara at bath time. Serenity Island's first ever bottle of 8-in-1 cleansing lotion must go to you.
That's great! And the bud has recovered too. Nikki, thank you. No need to thank me. But the contamination was so bad here. Why did you risk coming?
It's my fault. I was in the final stages of perfecting my 8-in-1 cleansing lotion. Just a tiny bit more and it would have been complete. Then, suddenly, a flash of inspiration hit me. I came up with the perfect solution, adding a bit of juice from the roots of spring blooms.
Can that even be used as a cleansing lotion ingredient?
It was my passionate intuition as a gold-tier ace brewmaster. But those Esligs were so greedy. I barely took the tiniest bit of untainted juice, and they immediately zeroed in on me. Ugh, so frustrating! Then, as luck would have it, Murmur and Nikki appeared here as if by fate, shielding me heroically. That's so cool. Wait, Lulu. Why do you look like you're contaminated? Huh? I do feel a bit different.
Oh no, did you get too close to the contaminated buds?
Don't worry, I'll take you to the bathhouse and rinse it off with rainbow spring water right now.
Wait. Let's hold off on the bathhouse. We should wait until the heart of spring is fixed, then go to Steamville with the other infected PCs.
Huh? Maybe... Macy and the others were also drawn to my 8-in-1 cleansing lotion, and Tara wants me to bring some for them to try. Other infected PCs? Does that mean the rainbow spring water therapy isn't working?
The treatment isn't going well, but Tara is planning to take everyone to Steamville for treatment. There's gotta be a solution. Also, Tara entrusted us with purifying the buds. She hopes we can fix the heart of spring and repair the route between the two villages.
This is really bad. Worse than being good at something you don't like. Worse than waiting for someone who will never come back. I have to go. I'll pack up my cleansing lotion and go find Tara. No matter what happens, she can't skip out on paying for the order. No wonder. That must be why Tara and Granny Bubbles are spending so much time together, having conversations in secret. Granny also blocked off the Thuddy Squash cabin where the infected PCs are. She even personally delivers the brushes and bubble bath balls. Nikki, did Tara mention what to do if the PCs of Steamville can't find a solution either?
Sorry, Murmur. And I don't know either. Look, we've already resolved the bud contamination problem. There must be a way to cure the dirty thread disease, too.
Nikki, I trust you. I'd like you to come somewhere with me. I have something very, very important to tell you. Please, you have to come.
All 4 buds are purified! Nikki, Murmur seems very worried. Let's find her first before heading to the heart of spring.
Murmur, the PCs here are...
Nikki, Momo, thank you for coming. Everyone here is a friend of mine. They're all PCs who refuse to take baths.
The rinse-free rebels?
Seems you've already heard about them.
But why are they refusing therapy? Doesn't dirty thread disease terrify everyone on Serenity Island?
Because there are things they don't want to forget. Did you know dirty thread disease can cause hallucinations?
I think I heard Bootsy and Ash talking about it before. The affected PCs would say some really odd things.
Right. The villagers dismiss them as mere hallucinations, but the rinse-free rebels believe they're glimpses of past memories resurfacing from the illness. They refuse the treatment because they don't want to lose those memories. They just want to remember more. Even just a little more. That's why they ran away.
You believe them, don't you?
Yes. I believe they are memories from a long, long time ago. I just don't know why we've all forgotten. They don't want to forget.
and I just really want to help them. That's why I use my position at the bathhouse to help them escape and hide here temporarily.
Wait, so the last time we ran into you, was that because...
Yeah, I took leave to help relocate a new infected PC. I feel so much guilt toward Granny Bubbles and Terra. Now that the rainbow spring water therapy has failed, we have to take everyone to Steamville to find a new cure. Nikki, you're the human Terra entrusted with this task, and you can purify S-lings, just like the Guardian. Can you help try to persuade everyone? I'm afraid if we put it off more, it'll be too late. I see. I'll try talking to everyone.
Raise a puppy. I want to raise a puppy.
Huh? A puppy on Serenity Island? Do you mean that puppy, PC?
PC? No, I mean an actual puppy. A fluffy one, the kind you won't find around here. A human? And a big cat? Are you from somewhere else? I'm Fuzzball. Would you be able to get me a puppy?
But all the puppies we've seen out there already have owners. It might not be possible to get you one.
They've all got owners. That's nice. A puppy with an owner, and an owner with a puppy. I used to have a puppy too. It's only after I got sick, then my memory came back. It was a big, super fluffy one, with large, floppy ears and huge, round eyes that would constantly gaze adoringly at Grandma and me.
Did that happen on Serenity Island?
Maybe. Maybe not. I can't remember clearly. But I know back then, I wasn't like I am now. I didn't have bubble blooms, bath brushes, or stones. I only raised that puppy. I loved it the most, and it loved me the most. Every morning, when the sun was warm, I'd sit by the window while Grandma went to check the crops, watching the puppy roll around. It smelled even better than wheat waving in the summer sun.
It was a beautiful time. And I bet time seemed to pass slowly back then.
Slowly, like it would never end. But then it grew old and stopped rolling around, and Grandma didn't have the energy to check the fields anymore. And turns out, childhood changes.
Yes, the people we love grow old. The meals they cook get saltier. No one tends to the crops or flowers, and winter gets colder. The muddy stone paths turn into hard gray roads.
I miss them. But I can't remember the later parts. But I know I want to raise a puppy again. Just like I did back then.
Then you need to get the dirty thread disease treatment. If it gets worse, how can you take care of a puppy?
Yeah, that's right. Taking care of a pet takes a lot of effort. Even if I'm not a cat, I still have grooming and barbecue needs. You can't keep a pet if you're not healthy.
Oh, you're right. I have to put effort into washing, brushing, and drying every day to keep my pet stone healthy. After I got sick, I couldn't take care of it properly. But I'm afraid that if I wash in the rainbow spring water, I'll forget my puppy again.
I know. You can draw your puppy now, and then you won't forget.
Oh, that's a great idea. And I have to get healthy first before I can take care of a puppy.
Yes. Once everything's ready, we'll go back to the village together. Flying high. It turns out that I moved along with the wind, gathering everyone's words in my heart. Flying. Like bubbles flying high up into the air? How did you know? I love flying through the air with the bubbles. It's because of this that everyone calls me High-Flying Hannah. As I fly through the air, the breeze feels refreshing. The bubbles are so clear. And if there's another PC chatting with me, it's perfect. I agree. Ever since I gained the ability to float, I've enjoyed drifting in the air. It's so relaxing and freeing.
But Nikki, when you're floating, do you also enjoy chatting?
Sometimes the scenery is just so beautiful that I get lost in thought and forget to talk. Why do you like chatting while floating? I didn't always know either. I just felt that without the sound of talking, it was too quiet. It felt so empty and lonely. But now I understand. It's because I used to live on the window of a family's home, listening to all their secrets and stories. The mother of that family had a loud, lively voice. She loved talking about her sister, the village patrol officer, who always carried a wrench and a hoe to help keep the village peaceful. That wrench was borrowed from their house, and it was the mother's proudest story to tell. The father was quiet and reserved, but he was amazing at sewing. Their child had a bow tie cat that loved to use me as a scratching post, and the father would carefully mend my threads. What a loving family.
So, you were once a set of curtains, weren't you?
That's right. Yes. It was only after getting this illness that I remembered my past. How the sun made me feel warm and cozy. How the rain soaked me through. Year after year, that family always wished for peace and happiness. It turns out that's why I was brought into existence. Now, every time I flutter and fly, thinking about them fills me with such joy. Those memories are truly beautiful. In the future, maybe we can float together and chat. I'll remind you of everything you shared with me today. Really? Thank you. You are such a kind girl with a heart as clear as a bubble. I didn't want to forget, so I avoided the bath. But now my body feels heavier with each passing moment. I can barely float. Maybe it's time to return to Soakville. Only by washing away the stains can I live more lightly. Great. When everyone's ready, we'll go back together. I look forward to when you can fly freely and enjoy the beauty of life again.